Hey guys, so here is our review video for our integer test that we have tomorrow. So what I always say when you're looking at these videos is make sure you go through the problems with me, do them first, and then after you have an answer, check to see if our answers match up. All right, let's get started. So our first question is to find the absolute value. Get my pen here so I can write on this. Remember, whenever we find absolute value, what we're really looking for is just how far a number is from zero. So the absolute value for 9 is going to be 9. Absolute value for negative 12 is going to be 12. Negative 12 is 12 away from 0. 9 is 9 away from 0. Remember, just like when you're running, absolute value can never be negative. It's always going to be a positive number because you're talking about distance. All right, next one. Make sure to order the values from least to greatest. And then one of the things it says is to make sure the list of numbers is in original form. That original thing is the most important. If it's not in original form, you will get it wrong. So let's look here. Our smallest number is negative 7. Then, let's see, we have 2. Absolute value of negative 3. Even though it's really 3, we still need to write in original form. 5. The absolute value of negative 11. Down here, we're going to do the same thing. Smallest number is negative 7. Then we have absolute value of negative 3. 4. 6. Absolute value of 6. And 8. Let's move on from there. For these next ones, we're completing the statement using a less than, greater than, or equal to sign. So we're just going to fill that in the blanks here. If we're looking at it, we have 5, and we have the absolute value of negative 8. We know that that's really 8, and 8 is greater than 5, so we're going to have a greater than sign. Here, this is really 4. 4 is greater than negative 9, and then 4 and negative 4, that's really 4, so it's equal to. Now, evaluating the expressions. We have to make sure whenever we evaluate anything that we always follow our order operations. So here we have subtraction and addition, so they're on the same level, so we just go left to right. Negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2. Negative 2 minus negative 2. Remember, we can just circle that and make that a plus. So you have negative 2 plus 2, which is going to be 0. Now here we have 6 plus a negative 8 minus 5 plus 4. Whenever you have a plus and a minus next to each other, the minus takes over. So this is 6 minus 8, which is negative 2 minus 5 plus 4. Negative 2 minus 5 is negative 7. Negative 7 plus 4 is negative 3. And then lastly, we have 2 plus negative 1 minus 6. Circle these two. Let's make that a minus. Negative 2 minus 1 is negative 3 minus 6. That's negative 9. Now, if you're ever struggling, one thing you can always do is make yourself a number line. Okay? And then let's say this is 0. This is going to be 1, negative 1, negative 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then what you can do is you can just plot your points on there. So we start, use a different color. We start at negative 2. That's right here. We subtract 1. So now we're at negative 3. And then we subtract another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we are here at negative 9. Now let's look at our next question here. I always like to draw pictures for these. So this is going to be my sea level because all these are in relation with sea level. That's going to be my sea level. So it says I go to the lowest point, which is 856 feet below. And I also go to the highest point, which is 12,675 feet up. And all I'm really wanting to find here is the distance between the two of them because I'm asking for the gap here, okay? So when you're asking for the gap, same thing as asking for the range. When we find range, we always do biggest minus smallest. Oop, let me write my number. I forgot to do that. So this is, let's see, this is 856. 856 feet. So I'm looking for the gap. I know that my answer needs to be bigger than this 12,000 because I need all this space. So the absolute value of 856 is 856. Absolute value of this number is 12,675. So to find the gap, you can add those together. Let me do that over here. 12,675 plus 856. 11, carry the 1. 13, carry the 1. 15, carry the 1. 3, and 1. So our answer is going to be 13,531 feet is the gap in between the two. If you are still listening at this point in the video, tomorrow on your test, draw a snowman at the top left corner of it, and I'll give you an extra point because you're listening. Don't tell other students. Don't make it easy for them. You did the work, so you should get the credit. All right. Here we are evaluating the following. All right, so we are evaluating our expressions here. We have -5 times -2 times 5. That's right, I said times. Whenever you have two parentheses next to each other, I'm using multiplication. We go left to right. -5 times -2 is 10 times 5. The answer is 50. Over here, let's see, we have multiplication, subtraction, addition. We got to start with the multiplication. -18 times -2, that's a positive 36. Plus 5 minus 3. 36 plus 5 is 41. 41 minus 3. Total answer is 38. Let's move on down here. Evaluate these ones. We have, let's see, we got some division here, addition, we got some subtraction. We got to do our division first. -16 divided by 4 is -4 plus 18 minus 22. -4 plus 18 is 14. 14 minus 22. We're going to get -8. That is our final answer. I'm going to go ahead and highlight that. Now, this sign right here, this little line, that always means division. So we have -104 divided by 4. That is -26. Now for this one, find the mean, median, and mode. So the first thing we always have to do is put these numbers in order from least to greatest. So we have -12, -10, -8, -7. 0, 4, and 8. So I know that my mode, I do not have one, so I'm going to just put none here. My median, if I cross these numbers off, I'm left with -7. That is going to be my median. My range, that's biggest minus smallest, that's 8 minus a -12. Make sure you keep that in mind because we know if we have two minuses, those are really a plus. So we have 8 plus 12, so my range is 20. Your range can never be negative. It always has to be positive. Let's see. And what do we still need to find? We need to find our mean. So our mean, we add them all up. So we have -12 plus a plus -10 plus -8. Let's just do those three to start out with. -12 plus a -10, that's -22, minus another 8. That's going to be -30, minus a 7 is going to be -37, plus 0, plus 4, plus 8. -37 plus 4 is going to be, let's see, altogether, we're going to be at -25, I believe. Let's check. So that's 33, yes, -25. And then we need to do -25 divided by 7. See, 7, 14, 21 would be 3 times. We know our answer is negative, so -3 and 4/7. All right, that concludes this video. Good luck tomorrow.